Hey, what's going on there? Friend Server Tyrant. Just working on a custom map that I don't know. I felt like working on, I guess. Um anyway, so this is Unreal Editor. A little different than guys might used to seeing, but I'm gonna close Chrome because that's a resource eater. I really need to start using Brave more. This resource usage is way better. Let's see here. But anyway, this is just kind of me fiddling around with stuff. Obviously, I put in a pirate ship over here, some Rocket League or Rocket Racer stuff. Can't really call it Rocket League, but whatever. Um, but anyway, I'm just kind of messing around with stuff, learning the software. I'm just messing around with my a custom map here. I mean, it looks all right. I mean, so far I have like just basically this big old island. Um, and I'm just messing around with certain assets. But I'll show you, you know, what it's like right now because I can spawn into it. Let's see here. This is a developer session, so it's kind of unfortunately I can't invite anybody into these developer sessions unless they're part of my development. I'll show you guys what it kind of looks like when you're making a map. What's going on, guys? I am actually watching. I'm thinking about so this map is actually going to be a proximity chat based thing. So it's basically going to be an open mic, but as you get further and closer to each other, you know, mic will get louder or whatever. So it'd be kind of like a Delulu type thing. But I'm just kind of messing around with what elements I want to have in it. Like I might do like a giant parkour type thing because that seems kind of fun. People seem to like it. It might be kind of cool to like I don't know. I'd put a helicopter in there just for fun. We'll see. Take a look at it together. But I think I want to make it more like a hangout map, but also spread out enough to where people can, branch off and just kind of their own thing together. I don't know. Because it'd be pretty cool. I can make these maps support like a lot of players. Let's see here. Still loading in. So anyway, these are the chests that I need to obviously snap to the ground, but that was one I was just putting on the ground there. These ones are all pretty neat looking. They all have different kinds of stuff, so I was just messing around with assets, seeing like what's around. I can control whatever kind of loot comes out of these, by the way. But I was just kind of messing around with some pre-made stuff. Let's see, was it this that had the wings? Yeah. These are cool. Oh, that's the bird, that's right. Where was the wings? I think it was maybe in this one. Guess I'll just open all of them. I forget. Kind of cool to see all this loot, though. Let's see here. Anyway, so these are obviously the speed. Oops. That's another thing. Oh, shit. So when I'm in development mode, it's pretty much always going to show as like build mode. But to be completely honest, going in build mode in game and then saving it doesn't always make for the best map as far as like end product's concerned. So I pretty much do all my edits in Unreal Editor. Oh my gosh. But anyway, I just wanted to add this in just for the fun of it. But the cool thing is it actually respawns if it gets destroyed. Well, I'm not sure if I want to keep this in or not, to be honest. I really would like to get more RAM for my computer, but we all know that the price of RAM right now is stupid. Oh, Bentley. You couldn't join this session even if I wanted you to. Oh, I'm dead. But anyway, that's the fun of messing around with this stuff here. But you can also, like, mess around with furniture, stuff like that. So I don't know. Hey, look, coins that collect nothing. Because I don't know how to make them do anything yet. But eventually I will learn. But first things first, just getting stuff on the ground. Oh, explosives. That looks fun. Oh yeah, that's cool. For sure. I'm just having a fun time with Destructo mode here. Wild tools, though. I just want to see this whole thing crumble at this point. Not much, honestly. This is pretty much like I've just mostly just been fiddling around and seeing like just how the map editor actually works. So that's why most of this is kind of nonsense, to be honest. Anyway, I don't know. Like I said, I haven't added a whole lot into it yet, but work in progress. Let's see here. Go to prefabs. That's right. Yeah. I know that actually looks kind of hairy, but it's usually better than what it looks like the game actually. What's going on, Bentley? How you doing? I'm just doing some stuff in Unreal Editor. Basically, I'm making a Fortnite map or learning how to do it anyway. Not very good at it, but learning. Let's see here. On here, it looks like the grass is growing through it, but I've noticed that when you actually get in game, it doesn't really look that bad. Keep forgetting how to get to the tools. Let's see here. Selection mode. Let's see here. There we go. Landscape. Want to flatten a little bit here. The back. Let's smooth this out a little bit, huh? Mm, want to smooth that way. There we go. That's the direction I want to flatten it in. Okay. There we go. Like I said, that'll look way less crazy. Up there. Bump that up a little bit. So I'm just kind of showing you guys like what it's like to place a building or a prefab anyway. And now I'll launch into it. You can take a look at it together. Yeah, we'll save it. I don't think you can drive any of those cars. I'm pretty sure they're just aesthetic. But it is kind of cool. I might be able to play a little bit later. I want to try to get some of this laid down. So unfortunately, I can't invite you to the development sessions because you have to be an adult. Gots to be over 18. Funny enough, I was actually looking at my metrics on YouTube, and apparently my the volume of people between the ages of 13 and 17 are now 20% of my audience, which I guess is not to be completely surprised. I shouldn't be too surprised by that, I guess, considering Fortnite's like one of the main things that I'm streaming. And there's that new building I just threw down. Yeah, no, you can't get in those. But as you can see, it doesn't actually have like grass going through the concrete or anything like it shows in the Unreal editor. So I had to get around that first. Oh, thanks. I'm honestly just kind of messing around, but just adding like little assets and stuff like that. Actually you're over 18, so I could actually put you on my development team as like I think as a tester. I don't know. I think I could make it so you can't actually make like, hard edits, but figure that out because I need somebody else to be able to kind of test this with me at times. I need to get these on the ground. But I added these in. Oh shoot, I just broke one. Dang it. I know, right? I can actually die right now, so I have to be careful. But anyway, so I can go to my island settings. This is where you can change like the navigation, invincibility, stuff like that. Funny enough, like for some reason, because I'm on the machine that I'm developing the map on, I don't get a mini map. Like it's blue in the corner. But if anybody else that's on my development team actually loads into this, they can see it. So very weird to me, but we'll just call that whatever it is. Right? I added this for fun though. Just I don't know, just as a quick way to get around to, so I can see whatever it is that I did somewhere. Whoa. Okay, so that was nuts. Da-di-da-di-da. Oh yeah, and I put a surfboard in here because, like, why not? I don't know. Like I said, I want to just have like a play around, mess around map, like hang out with friends or whatever. I don't know. Yo, what's going on? I always found the helicopter to be cool. Oops, my bad. I just put an explosive barrel like right there too. Oh no. Ugh. Anyway, that was smart. I'm a professional developer. Okay, no, I'm not. I'm really amateurish. No, crap. That was dumb. Okay. Again. Spawn. We'll get my helicopter back. Where'd it go? There it is. Yeah, I don't know really what where I want to go with this. Do I want to give people guns? Do I not want to give people guns? Do we just make this like a hangout, like, you know, chill map with things to explore and things to see, or do we let people shoot each other? I was thinking about maybe putting like a giant parkour course in here just for funsies. So far, this is the giant island. There's a lot of room to put things down on. Crap. That's not how I do it. That's not how I do it. How do I do it? How do I get back in it? Dang it. Okay, there we go. Okay, that's how I go down. I'm just not very smart. I don't understand what all this does. Anyway, this was just like a pack of assets that I just threw down on the ground. Or kind of on the ground. Have our own carnival or something. I don't. Give me ideas. Something I can struggle putting together for a couple weeks. This is not an accumulation of a whole bunch of hours, to be honest. It's most of the time that I spent getting to what you're looking at right now is mostly just me experimenting with like terrain editing tools and assets. So I don't have like a lot of scripting or anything. Like, I don't know. I'm probably looking at maybe like an hour or two of fiddling around. Hard to say. But at this point, I'm not above. I'm like, I'm okay with like even just wiping everything and starting over. I'm just mostly just teaching myself how to use the damn tools at this point. Because it's been a minute since I made a map. The last time I made a map for anything like video gamey was probably back in like the Unreal Tournament days or like Half-Life. I think I made like a custom Counter-Strike map once using World Edit, which was similar but way different, obviously. Can't think of any ideas, just like generally uninspired or I don't know. Just curious. Let's get this conversation flowing. I mean, I could make a flat map. That seems boring. Story-driven map. That sounds like a lot of scripting. Another thing that I'll have to get better at, or, at least with Unreal Editor, I have no idea how to start scripting events and stuff like that. Well, that's fun. Is that my video card? Or is that just the placement of the object? Whoa! That was broken. I just smashed one thing and it broke the whole building. That was wild. Wonder if this breaks just as easily. Let's find out. Oh, shoot. It's like I must. Oh, am I in this game? Really? How is this breaking so fast? Doesn't that seem like more than normal? What's going on here? This is edit mode. Really interesting. Must have just like had it like start game. No, that's quest. Okay. And probably have to go back into. Let's see here. Mode. Anyway, it's just interesting though. There's a whole lot to mess around with, and obviously a lot to learn. Like, how the heck that happened anyway? Oh, it's edit mode. That's probably why that smashes easily, but why? Yeah, this seems so strange to me. Like, anyway, whatever. Obviously, I broke it, but anyway, that's part of the fun of editing maps, I suppose. It's a little overwhelming, I'll be honest. Building a parkour, like a little parkour game, would be pretty easy, especially if I don't have to. I'm not worrying about like counting score and stuff. It's almost just like you're given like a whole set of tools, and you're just like, okay, now what do I do with it? That's the part I'm gonna have to figure. Just have to come up with a concept first, other than just like throwing shit on on an island. Cool as that is. Hmm. But I wanted to show you guys, this editor. Thought it was kind of cool. Oh, I thought you said bread. I was like, what are you talking here? Trying to get to the. No, there's a lot of like little breakdown thing. This is for some reason this isn't. Is this like broken down? This isn't clumped into like one asset anymore. It's interesting. I wonder how that got broken apart. If I like, for example, if I click on that, go to the to the car dealership and actually move it around. For some reason, these are all not clustered together anymore. Wonder when that happened. Get this explosive thing out of the way. Get these spawners on the ground. I guess if I don't have any direction, the least I can do is just clean things up a little bit. Organize the chaos. Mhm. Literally a banana. Okay. But what if we made it? Hmm. See if not sure if I can or not, but we'll find out. I think I can. Just don't know how to scale it. Oh, there we go. It's one big banana. Flat banana. Go. Banana y. Just have a big old banana in the middle of nowhere. It's cool. So the banana of the sea. Mhm, mhm. There's another banana. Another banana. Think you see where I'm getting with this? Hmm. Banana parkour. This looks terrible. Let's take a look. This is like watching paint dry for most people, I'm sure. I'm just seeing what those weird bananas look like. I need more RAM. Anyway, those are those ungodly big bananas there. That doesn't help. That's interesting though. Okay. That's how I put a big old banana in there, apparently. That wasn't that exciting. Anyway, I'm gonna end the stream for now, but because I don't really know what I'm doing here other than wasting my own time and perhaps yours. But maybe when I get a little bit of focus, we'll figure it out. If you got any ideas or if something comes to your head, let me know. What happened there? Anyway, I'll probably stream something else in a little bit. Not really sure what though, to be honest with you, but figure it out. I'll catch you in a little bit. Bye.